Hello people, welcome to Black Diamond Beauty. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Today what I'm going to do is basically a brow routine. It's pretty simple, easy, but it's just the way I do it. Not saying that this is the way it's supposed to be done, because people do their stuff differently, but it's just the way I do it. Now, usually what I do is I start out with the primer to make my eyebrows, everything stay. You know, might get sweating or something, and I don't know, whatever. But this is just basically gonna make your brows stay. And this is a Elf eyelid primer. This is really for eyeshadow, for you to put on before your eyeshadow, but I put it on my eyebrows to, get everything to pop. But yeah, I start out with my Elf primer, and you can get this primer at any of your local drugstores like Walmart, Walgreens, something like that. I think it was like $2, maybe $3. It wasn't over $3. So, and that's another thing about my channel, y'all. I want to show y'all ways to, get your beauty on a budget, because hey, the struggle, it be real sometimes. Now let's get started. So I just basically just put it everywhere that I'm gonna be putting my eyebrow stuff. Rub it in. As you can see, rub this side in. And after I do that, I usually like to go with my spoolie brush. Okay, now what I usually do on the inside of my eyebrows, I use like a lighter pencil or whatever, and I'll show you the pencil in a minute. On the outside of my brows, I use the brow pomade stuff. This one is by Elf. I love Elf. Sponsor me. Shoot. Oops. I got this crazy setup, y'all. But anyway, this is Elf's brow pomade in espresso, and I use this on the ends of my brows to make them look more defined with a small angle type brush. And let's go on in. Let's go in. So, I hope everybody's having a great Friday. And please be safe out here in these streets. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm not going to be looking in the camera because I got to see what I'm doing. And I'm blind, so I got my mirror set up over here, y'all. So this is why I'm looking this way. Start at the bottom of the brow and make your line like so. Then what I like to do is do my top and connect it. Hope y'all can see. I had a new tripod and stuff. Oh shoot, sorry. Coming, so my setup gonna be a little different, but you know, you gotta rig it sometimes. I'm new, that's what I do. And basically after that you'll have this, as you see. And then basically what you do is just take the same brush and some pomade and fill it in. Fill them things on in, y'all. And there we go. Yes. And what I usually do is I do both sides. Like when I'm doing my pomade, I do my ends first, and then I come in with my brow pencil and do the inside. Excuse me. So let's do the other side. Really, camera, phone, stop moving. Gosh. But y'all see me do this side, so let me. Now, me personally, y'all, I've been doing this long enough to where I just know the shape that I like on my brows. But for all you newbies out there, they do make like brow stencils and stuff where you can put it on and color it in and all that good stuff. They say it was a saying back on YouTube like a couple of years ago. One of my ladies that I follow all the time, love her to death. She was like, basically, your brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. So don't worry if they don't look exactly alike. It's okay. Everything will work itself out, basically. But this is the other side. See up close. Kind of clean up at the top, even though I'm gonna use concealer and clean that up anyway. But you see how I just flicked them ends of them eyebrows? I did that. Okay. So after your pomade, I don't know if I told y'all, but you can get this Walmart. I think like $3, maybe $4. Cool. And it actually comes with one of these little brushes. I think. I'm not sure, but they usually do come with like these little brushes. And then what we're going to do is go in once again with our e.l.f. brow pencil, and this one is in natural brown. Hey, do not, I repeat, do not use no black eyeliner. Black eyeliner is not made for your eyebrows. And I don't care who told you or who didn't tell you, but don't use it. Do not. Okay. I'm sorry. I had a little rant real quick. But anyway, now we're going to go in with our brow pencil. Has spoolie at the end. And what I usually do is kind of use my spoolie and brush my hairs all up in the front. And then go in with the pencil. And I kind of start off kind of pressing it in a little hard so it can kind of have that blend, because you don't want to have it looking like you got two different products. You know, you want for it to look all together, you know. So when I first start off, I kind of press the pen kind of hard to my brows. And then as I get more towards the front of my brow, I kind of start going more lighter, like applying less pressure to the brow. You see? See? Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do the front part. And with my the front part of my eyebrow, what I usually do is take a line and start here where I want it to stop and connect it. Just a little small line. And then what I like to do is take my pen and hold it kind of like this and go up to make it look like, you know, that bushy type look eyebrow. I think that this makes your brows look more natural this way. And it helps. It helps. Oh, see my first brow? Yeah, how you can kind of see it up here and right there, but you don't have to worry about that because I'm gonna clean that up with concealer. But if you like, you can use a Q-tip or something. If you mess up anytime, have you some Q-tips handy and clean it up, girl. Clean it up. Some people will use like a Q-tip to clean it up and then clean it up again with concealer. I used to do that, but at this point in my life, I don't do that no more. Forget a Q-tip. I just use my concealer, clean it up. Other side. Kinda do it a little bit harder and get softer. Apply less pressure when you get more to the inside of that brow. Because there's nothing worse than this big block of dark ass mess in the front of your brow and people looking at you like, girl, what is you doing? Okay, top part. Once again, I'm gonna take my pen and just do my strokes up in the direction of my brows. Now, this is good for people who don't have hair right there neither. Hey, make it work. You can make it work. The wonders of makeup. Okay. So, we are basically done. Now, let me tell y'all. I don't know what's the new doing, but I know when I was in cosmetology school, way back when, like 2002, I got my license 2002. Yeah. Anyway, the thing was your brow, how it's supposed to start. Okay. The inside, like this line in your nose, is supposed to be where your brow starts. So this line here, then when you go to like the middle, this is where your arch should be, and then your end of your brow should line up here to here. So you can kind of use that as a guide to, you know, if you don't know exactly. But I don't do like a hella arch. Some people do like really big arches, but I kind of like mine the way they are. Whatever, I don't care. But as you can see, we got the brows in. Now you can see like right here where it's darker, then it gets lighter, and also right here where it gets darker, then lighter. And that was that blend that I was talking about. And basically what I do is just take my spoolie brush, brush everything up and in so you can get all the products mixed in together. Now, at this point, some people like to leave it like this. This is their brows. But me personally, I like to put a powder on top of my brows just so I can know everything is blended well, because I hate that look, that light dark type look. Okay, so this is a brow palette, and this is from Color Mats. I don't know where I got this from, probably the dollar store. I'm cheap, y'all, but I make it work on a budget. Now, I take the darker powder and put that on the outside, just like the pencil and the brow pomade. I put that on the outside, and On the inside, I use the lighter powder. And when I use the lighter powder, I kind of take it past the darker powder that I use, just so I can make sure everything is blended well. And I do my powder the same way. I flick it up in the inside of the brow. Also, awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I'm sweating. Maybe I need to. It's hot. Like, it's super cold outside, and I got my heat on, and my vanity is actually right next to my vent. And this damn light, baby, you'll get to sweating. But that's why I have ta-da behind me. And which I'm finna cut on. Hold on. Hope it ain't too loud. Whew, it feels good. Okay. Now, after that is basically I take my spoolie again and brush everything in together so we can have everything blended. That's the thing about makeup, y'all. You gotta make sure you blend where you need to blend. Do what you gotta do. Okay. Now, what I usually do is I use two different concealers. One is more of my skin tone, and one is more lighter. Now, the lighter one, I usually put like right up under here, so it'll accentuate my brow bone. And the skin tone one, I put like here, and I use that to straighten up the top. And I do that, I don't know, I just feel like it makes it look better. I don't know. But the two that I usually use, that I have right now, that I've been using, the lighter one is this Smashbox high definition concealer, and this one is in medium in Smashbox. This came in a kit, y'all. The kit came with this, some foundation, and a powder for your face. The kit was $50, which, hey, that ain't me. That ain't the type of stuff I do. But when I seen it, I was like, I want it so bad. It was my first time being in Ulta. I love Ulta. Ulta is everything to me. But anyway, I went ahead and just bought it. I was like, hey, you gotta splurge sometimes. You can't just, well, if you can splurge, you can. But usually I don't like splurging, basically. So, and it's pretty good. Now, the concealer that I use, that's more of my skin tone, I kind of put one together because I had like 3 different ones. I want to say it was a Black Radiance, a L'Oreal, and a Revlon concealer that I had, and all of them was kind of basically like going empty. Me personally, I'm one of them. I don't care how much I paid for it. If it was just $1 or if I paid $15 for it, I need every little drop and penny. So therefore, I took my little cuticle pusher, and baby, I dug all up in all three of them things, and I put it in this little watch face. Okay, let's get started. I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling on. And need another brush. I use this one because this, once again, was an e.l.f. brush. And this was a e.l.f. concealer brush. And as you can see, I used all the concealer. But I like it because of the end. It has a nice little tip to it, so I kept it. And this is what I use to do my brows. But you can also use like a angle brush like this, or whatever you feel the need to use. Now what I usually do is start out on the inside of the brow, and then I'll take it to that second part we was talking about where your arch is supposed to be, and I'll stop it right there, and then I'll put the other color at the end. So want to kind of be careful when you're doing it. Okay. Stop it right about there, and then the rest is, the other color is gonna go here. Do my other side. And this part, y'all, it also helps with your eyeshadow, because you want to kind of make sure when you're doing your eyeshadow that you have a nice blank canvas, and everything, all your colors and stuff, your natural looking colors, you want to mute your natural skin color out, so in that way your eyeshadow show up better. But that's not the video we're doing today. Okay, so now we're going to go over the top to make sure the top part is together. Now what I usually do is start kind of, you know how I said we stroking them up, so hold on, this little part right here, see how it's kind of over the brow? Yeah, take your spoolie and you can brush that out. Okay. Now I usually like to start kind of after the beginning and then go. And basically just pull the concealer out like so, and you can't see it. It's there, but you can't really see it. That's the way it's supposed to be. And the other side. But this is gonna be how you gonna get them extra crisp corners on your brow. And I like to use this color also. Messed up a little bit, y'all. It's okay. If you mess up, you got your products already out. I can usually just take a spoolie and brush it back in, but whatever. And then I go in on the inside. To kind of clean that up. See? See? You see? Oh, like I was saying, I usually use like my skin tone colors here because I don't like that halo look. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's basically like when people do their eyebrows and then they do like a lighter color down here up under their eyebrows and do it over here, and then after they put their makeup and stuff on, their eyebrows look like it's eyelined. I mean, like it's lined up. Like it's not cohesive, basically. And I need my shit to be cohesive. I don't need no extra, bitch, why your eyebrow look like that? Girl. But, yeah. That's why I like to use the same kind of concealer that matches my skin tone, especially if like it's one of them days where you ain't even doing no full face makeup. You just want your eyebrows to be cute when you go out. If you ain't doing no full face, you'll look like a fool putting some hella light concealer up here, and it's a mess. Whatever. Just my opinion. These are my opinions, y'all. Whatever. Okay. Now we're going to go in with the light one. And you want to start this one basically where you left off with the other one, so it's nice and highlighted. Cool? Yes. And the other side. And here's your other side. Cool? Cool. Okay. Then after that, you just want to take your finger, or you use a brush if you want to. I use my fingers if I don't have my nails on. That's just me. But just take your finger, blend both of them together, and you don't want to rub it. Don't rub it. What you want to do is, why am I using this finger? Get your life together, Carla. Anyway, you just want to take your finger and just pat it, like poke it, because if you rubbing too much, you're gonna get rid of what you put down already, and that's gonna defeat the purpose. And make sure you blend the inside, and you can just blend it down on your brow to both sides. And just be careful, because you know you can get this concealer and do one of those and you're like, ah! I know I was when I first started. Just want to pat it, pat, pat, pat. You can use a cosmetic sponge and or a brush. And just clear it all out. Okay, y'all. It's basically my brows, and what I do after that is, once again, with my I take this and start priming my brow, prime my lids, and go ahead and start my eyeshadow. I usually do my eyeshadow before I do my face, because when you're doing eyeshadow, sometimes it depends on what you're using, but it can fall down here. And most people, well, most of the beauty bloggers that I watch on YouTube, they sometimes, if they do their face before they do their eyes, they'll take translucent powder and set it up under their eye, and it'll catch the powder that fall from that. But then I just be nervous, because even if it's falling on that translucent powder, like, I just feel like it's still gonna be orange, green, red, whatever I done put on my eye. I mean, on my eyebrows. I mean, my shadow. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. My brow routine. Brows on fleek. What y'all think? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Deuces. Okay. I kind of switched my setup up a little bit so I can do this, and you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. My mirror's right here. My mirror was right here. Where my camera is. Now it's right here. So hopefully you'll be able to see better this time. Now, what I'm finna go ahead and do now is get started on my eyebrow. I said my eyebrows. My eyes and my eyeshadow. And like I said, eyeshadow primer. Once again, you can use a brush, fingers, sponge, whatever. Like I said, if I don't have my nails done, in which I don't have them done because right now, because I got some braiding to do this weekend. Got to get that money. But you just go ahead and blend that on in. And after you blend, you see how everything is just muted out. You don't see no discoloration or anything like that. What that's going to do is basically let everything sit. Like all your eyeshadows is going to sit better. They're going to look better. Everything. Now, after I do my primer, what I usually do is take like a translucent powder or a setting powder. Just something that's like really fine. Like a really fine powder. Now, what I usually use is I use what I use up under my eyes. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone. It totally fell. I probably should get all my products out beforehand. So I ain't shaking the desk. Just be shaking the table. Okay, let me find me a brush. Get you a nice fluffy brush. This is actually a e.l.f. concealer brush. Oh, I'm new at this, y'all, so forgive me, please. Okay, and you basically just gonna take some powder and rub it all up and through there. And what this is going to do is help your eyeshadows to blend better. And you basically just put it all over. All over, all over. Want to, you can drag it across the top. It ain't nothing there, but just to set everything. And as far as my brows go, y'all, I meant to show y'all this earlier, but primer, it helps. I'm finna show you what it helps with. Try to wipe my hands off. Okay, see my hands clean. Touch my brows. Touching them. See I'm touching them. Off. They're still there. Hands still mostly clean. So the primer does kind of help with transfer, like makeup transfer also. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go into the eyeshadow look itself. And I'm not exactly sure what I want to do today. I think I'm just gonna try to come up with something. I don't know. And I have not used my BH Party Girl palette in forever. So I'm thinking that I might mess with this a little bit today. And I'll show it y'all. The palette. As you can see, purple. I love purple. It's just like purple just looks so pretty on me and my eyes. I don't know. But this is the palette. It's from BH Cosmetics. I think when I bought it, it was like $10. I don't even know if they still have this palette anymore. Like, I haven't bought any new Well, besides like foundation and concealer and shit, I have not bought no new eyeshadow palettes or anything like that in years. Only because I have so many already. It has to be something that I really, really... Oh, one of my things just fell out, y'all. Anyway, it gotta be something that I really just... I can't go without. And I seen a palette recently that I am going to purchase. It's the Morphe Neutral palette with all the nice brown and neutral colors. I need that palette in my life, and I'm going to purchase it here in the very near future. Of course, when I receive it, I will do a review. Okay, so basically, let's get on with these guys. Oops, again. Tripod, please hurry up and come. Because this shit is for the birds. But I'm trying, y'all. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is take that fluffy brush again, and this area right in here is gonna be your upper. I ain't gonna say upper, but this is gonna be where you're gonna put your transition color. And your transition color is going to be the color that you use to like kind of blend everything out from the eyeshadow to the brow bone. Now, I usually use a blush for mine. You can use blush on your eyes. Hey, any type of makeup you got, make it work however you can. If you want to use eyeshadow on your eyebrows, you can. If you want to use eyeshadow on your lips, you can. I mean, there's endless possibilities when it comes to makeup. Now, me personally, I use this LA Colors one, and I got this from the dollar store like years and years ago. That's why I done touched the pan. You see it? It's almost gone. But you see the color is kind of like my tone. Like, it's not too bright, it's not too dark. Like, so I use this to kind of transition everything out. And basically, you just gonna rub your brush in. And they don't even make this no more, y'all. I have to look and look and look for it. They actually do have a new one. This one is called Toast. But they have a new Toast. But this one is more matte. I found it again, but they changed the formula. Ooh, I hate it. And this is the new one, and both of them, Toast and Toast. But this one, it has more shimmer in it, and this one was more matte. I don't like it, but I still use it though if I need to. I don't let nothing go to waste. I'm gonna use it. Okay. And you want to start right in that transition area and just bring it all the way around in like a windshield wiper motion. And the thing about transition colors is you're gonna have to add add and add. And that's the thing about doing eyeshadow. Like, you have to build your colors up. You can't just throw something on there and then be like, oh, I'm done. No, you're not. I mean, you can, but if you want it to look somewhat professionally done, then, you know, it is what it is. But you just want to go all the way into the inside also, and bring it back out, and just keep swiping. Excuse me. Swiper, no swiping. You'll come to find that I'm freaking hilarious. Well, I feel like I am. My husband says that I'm corny. But whatever, baby. I love you too if you're watching. Once again, inside to out, inside to out. And this is basically how I start all of my eyeshadow looks. I basically start from the top and go down. When I first started doing makeup, I would start from the lid and go up. It's better that way. I mean, it's better to start at the top and go down, because it makes your colors transition better. No matter what kind of color you're using, it just makes it transition better. And you see how my transition color is like right here, and my brow bone is still light. That's what you're looking to do. You want to leave that brow bone area alone. I usually do my brow bone at the end. Some people do their brow bone right after they do that transition, but I like to do my brow bone at the end. That's the last thing that I do when I'm putting my eyeshadows on my lids. Okay. Okay, now okay. Now what I'm going to do is go into my crease with a darker transition color. And I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Neutral eyeshadow palette. Show you the palette.